Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I am going to make these adorable cookies which are the perfect gift for this festive season. Now onwards, you don't have to worry about the gifts. This cookie box is perfect to make someone feel special. This is a quick and easy recipe, so let's get started. But before that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a moment and do subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. Take 1 cup plus 1 tablespoon all-purpose flour or maida. In that, I am adding half cup of cold butter. Mix both the ingredients well. Right now the mixture will be crumbly, which is very important for crispy cookies. Now I am adding 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed milk. Now mix everything well and make a dough. Here I am using 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which is completely optional. Now mix everything well and make a dough. Put some flour on your workstation and flatten the dough using a rolling pin. Now I am using my bottle's cap to cut the cookies. If you have cookie cutter, you can use that also. Cookies thickness will be half centimeter, and from these measurements, I'll get total 24 cookies. Now place all the cookies in a greased baking tray. Bake them in a preheated oven for 10 to 12 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Cookies are baked perfectly. Let these cookies cool down completely. Here I am using yellow chocolate. You can color white chocolate or you can directly use colored candy chocolates. My cookies have cooled down completely. I am going to dip one side of the cookies into the yellow chocolate and let it dry. My all cookies have dried now. I am going to make emojis using different colored chocolates. Starting off with old-fashioned rolling oats, which I am going to grind into powder. It's okay if it has some chunks of oats. So I am measuring half cup of oats powder and then add 1/4 cup of desiccated coconut, sweetened or unsweetened, whatever you have or whatever you like. 1 tablespoon of soft butter. If you are vegan, you can add same quantity of vegetable shortening. 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. 2 tablespoons of honey or maple syrup. Mix everything well and add about 1/4 cup of dark chocolate chips. You can add more if you are a chocolate chip lover. Quickly mix it. Grease your hands and divide the cookie mixture into small portions. Place them in a greased baking tray lined with a parchment paper. I made total 6 cookies out of this measurement. Bake them in a preheated oven for 14 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. However, every oven is different, so time may vary by couple of minutes. It has been 14 minutes now and our oats coconut cookies have baked perfectly. Let them cool down a bit and enjoy them when they are warm. Here I have used 1 3/4 cup of soft butter, which is about 400 grams. Whisk it well until the butter turns pale. Now add 1.5 cup of sugar, which is about 300 grams. Whisk both the ingredients very well until it becomes creamy, and then add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Next I am adding 2 tablespoons of plain curd, which is about 30 grams. It's time for the dry ingredients. I am using 3.5 cup of all-purpose flour, which is about 450 grams. I am going to add the flour in 3 batches so there will not be any lumps in the dough. I am also adding half teaspoon of salt just to balance the sweetness. Now transfer the dough to your kitchen counter and mix it well. Here the consistency of the dough will be soft, but when we will add the additional ingredients, it will get the perfect texture. You can also store this cookie dough up to 10 days in the fridge. Now I am going to divide the dough into 6 equal portions. You can either use a kitchen scale or just measuring cups. Now the first type of cookie is lime and ginger cookie. Take about 1 cup of cookie dough. In that, add 2 teaspoons of lime juice, half teaspoon of ginger powder, half teaspoon of lime zest, 1 tablespoon of additional flour and few drops of green food color. Here, additional flour will help to hold the shape. Mix it well and now keep it in between 2 parchment papers. Flatten it and keep it in the fridge until we prepare other cookies, which is about half an hour. Next is jam cookies, which are also known as Linzer cookies. Take second portion of the dough, add 1/4 cup of almond flour and 1 tablespoon of additional all-purpose flour. If you don't have almond flour, just add 1 more tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Flatten the dough and refrigerate it. Now next is classic Nutella chocolate cookies. Take 3 tablespoons of hot milk. In that, add 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. Mix it well and add it with the cookie dough. I am also adding additional 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 tablespoon of sugar. If you are using sweetened cocoa powder, then you can skip the additional sugar. Mix it well and refrigerate it. Our next cookie flavor is peanut butter. Add 1 tablespoon of crushed peanuts and 1 teaspoon of peanut butter and 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour to the dough. Flatten it and keep it in the fridge for half an hour. Next I have red velvet cookies. I'm just adding the red food color to the basic cookie dough. I'm gonna fill these cookies with cream cheese icing. But for now, refrigerate the dough for half an hour. After half an hour, take out the dough. Spread some flour on your workstation and flatten the dough. The thickness of the dough should be about 1/4 inch. I'm using Christmas cookie cutter to cut my cookies. Bake all the cookies in a preheated oven for 12 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. So this cookie measurement will roughly give you about 50 cookies. You can make 2 to 3 cookie boxes. This number may vary because it depends on the size of the cookie box. Once they are baked, let them cool down completely. All my cookies have cooled down completely. In almond flavor cookies, I'm filling mixed fruit jam. In the chocolate cookie, I'm filling Nutella. You can also fill chocolate ganache or melted chocolate. In the red velvet cookie, I'm filling cream cheese icing. I'm decorating peanut butter cookies and almond cookies with some chocolate. In the lime ginger cookies, I have sprinkled some icing sugar on the top. I'm also drizzling some green food color on the lime ginger cookies. Take half cup of cold butter, 1/4 cup of light brown sugar. You can add same quantity of white sugar if you don't have brown sugar. Mix it and try to break the butter. You don't have to whisk the butter. These cookies will be having crispy and gooey texture, so just break the butter with a spoon. Now add 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Also add 3 tablespoons of plain curd or yogurt. Give it a quick mix and add half cup of white chocolate chips and 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder. I forgot to add the cocoa powder before, so add it with the dry ingredients. Also add 1/4 teaspoon of red food color. Mix it well and make a dough-like consistency. Here I have used baking tray lined with a greased parchment paper, and I'll be using an ice cream scooper to shape the cookies. Use scooper if you have, otherwise divide the dough into 6 equal portions and shape them. I have made total 6 large cookies from this measurement. Once you shape them, refrigerate them for at least an hour. After an hour, bake them in a preheated oven for 14 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. After 14 minutes, take them out and let them cool down a bit. When they are warm, enjoy them. Let me show you the crispy and gooey texture.